Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm really excited because we're going to be doing a try on of all of the makeup products from the May Ipsy BoxyCharm and Icon box. So I'm really excited to try out these products with you guys, give you guys my first thoughts and opinions on all of the products. So this is kind of a little sneak peek of the look. I already completed the look, but yeah, I'm really excited to get into this tutorial with you guys. So if that interests you, then be sure to keep on watching. Before we get started, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you have not already and click the bell notifications. That way you're notified of all my future uploads. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the eyes today. So I decided I'm going to try the Ciate London I Am a Woman What's Your Superpower Volume 2 palette. Initially, I said I wasn't gonna keep this palette, but I'm kind of curious to try out the formulas, and I feel like I would probably get more use out of a palette like this than that other little mini one that we got. So I'm gonna try this one out. Hopefully I like it. We'll see. I haven't tried a Ciate London palette in a long time, so maybe they've improved the formulas. But yeah, I am curious to try this and just see if it's any good. I do like the color story of this. And I feel like I haven't been adding too many eyeshadow palettes to my collection lately, so why not try this one out? Maybe it will surprise me. So here's how it looks out of the cardboard packaging. It's really pretty. I like the golds, shiny stuff on the top. I don't know, it's really cute. And then inside, this is how it looks. So it has like a lot of neutrals, also some purple tones, some pink tones. So it's definitely tones that I like in an eyeshadow palette. It was just more so like the formulas I feel like haven't been that good in the past. So that's kind of why I thought I wouldn't want to keep this palette. But if we're gonna do a try on, let's try this one, and maybe, like I said, maybe it'll surprise me. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a fluffy brush to get started here, so that way I can blend some into my crease. Now I gotta pick what shade I want to go with because there's a lot of different options here. I don't really know what I'm feeling, like what color story do I want to do today. I usually go more neutral, but there are some really pretty like berry tones and like pinkier tones in here. So I may go for something like that. I think for the crease, I'm just going to start off with something very basic, very neutral. I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's called Confident. So let's see how this matte formula is, because like I said, it's been a minute since I've tried these formulas. So I'm just going to use the mirror that comes in the palette. It has a nice big mirror, which is nice. So let's see how this blends, see if it's pigmented. Honestly, yeah, it is decently pigmented, and it is like pretty soft going onto the eyes. Like it's easy to blend. Honestly, I don't mind that. I think that actually the matte formula here is actually not that bad. I think that looks good. That like really went on so easily. Okay, now to deepen up that crease, let's go in with this shade here called Power Hungry. And this is more of a like mauve-y shade. I will say there is a lot of like kickback in the pans. Like I barely tap my brush in and there's like a lot of powder, so they are quite powdery, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're like a bad formula. But it is kind of annoying because it makes your palette so messy. It actually worked pretty good. Like I feel like that, I like the way that looks. You guys, actually I should zoom you in. I didn't even think of it. Let me zoom you in so you can see a bit better. I don't know if the lighting's that good. Like I feel like I should adjust the lighting. It's kind of dark. Just give me a second. Okay, I don't know if that's any better, but yeah, it's daylight right now and it just seems like with the window open, I'm not getting good lighting. So if I close the blinds, I get a little bit better lighting, but I don't know if it's still good or not, but we're just gonna have to work with it because this is all the lighting I have. So yeah, anyways, I zoomed you guys in now so you can see a bit better. I mean, I like the way it looks. I feel like the shadows blended nicely. Could they be more pigmented? Yes, a little bit. I feel like they do look pretty soft on the eyes. I mean, maybe in the camera it's picking up a bit better, but in my mirror, I feel like the shades are a little bit softer, a little bit more sheer. They're not super pigmented. So I kind of figured that with this palette. That's kind of what I remember about Ciate London palettes, is they're just not like super pigmented. But I do think they blended out nicely. So yeah, I'm happy with the way it's looking. For the shimmer, I think I'm gonna go in with this Powerful shade. This just looks so pretty. It looks like it has a little bit of a shift to it, so I'm really curious to see how this is gonna look on the eye. So I'm just gonna take my finger and, oh yeah, see, even on the finger you can see the shift. It's really pretty. Like, look at that. That is like, that's really shimmery. So let me just apply some to my eye and we'll see how it looks. Ooh, it's actually really pretty. I'm actually happy with that. That looks really pretty, but I kind of want to try another shade. I might like add this Future is Female shade on top just to kind of amp it up a little bit more even. And I'm just curious how this one's gonna look. Ooh, yeah, that one is definitely more sheer. Like, I dug my finger in there quite a bit and it's just not really, there's not a lot of payoff there, but let's just tap that on top. Yeah, I mean, it didn't really do much on top of that one, but I do like how the shimmer looks. Like, I think it's pretty. Is this the best formula that I've tried? No. Like, it's kind of what I expected. At first I thought, you know, the mattes were blending nicely, but they aren't as pigmented as I would like. And I feel like the shimmer, although this first shimmer that I put on was quite nice, I feel like the second one very, very weak. Like, didn't really show up much. Even on my finger. Let's see if we can swatch another one, see how the other ones look. You got a lot of options in this palette, but it is kind of what I expected it to be. That's the Hear Me Roar shade. Yeah, I don't think I'll keep this palette in my collection, to be honest. I kind of had my hopes up a little bit when I started, but this look, it's nice. It's just like, I can create a look like this or better with other palettes in my collection. Like the Huda Beauty palettes that I have, they have way better shimmers and they have similar shades in them. So I just don't really see why I would need to keep this one, especially since the formulas just aren't on par with some of my other palettes. But hey, we gave it a fair chance. I mean, I thought I could maybe make this work for me, and I thought maybe I would be, you know, pleasantly surprised with how much I like it, but it turns out I'm just not like in love with it. I feel like the formulas could be way better. So yeah, that's disappointing. I wish, you know, it would have worked out better for me. All right, next up, let's try out the Polite Society. This is the Greatest Lashes of All Time mascara. Now, this is my first time trying Polite Society. So I'm super excited to test it out. This is supposed to have legendary volume, lift, and length. So we'll see. I mean, the before and after on here looks really good. So we'll see if it actually looks like that in real life. Let's see what it says. It says, go ahead and gloat about your insanely thick, lusciously long, and gravity-defying lashes. This long-wearing, mega volumizing mascara serves straight up lift, length, and curl without ever making your lashes look clumpy or feel weighed down. So packaging is really pretty. I do really like this packaging. It feels really like high quality. And then this is the wand. So it is one of those like smaller, like pokier ones, which I generally don't mind, but also I feel like I have a hard time with them sometimes. They like to poke me in the eye. So yeah, let's go ahead and see how this looks. I already curled my lashes, so I'm gonna apply one coat to this eye and then we can compare. Okay, so that's one coat. I feel like it gave volume, like at the root here, like I can see how my lashes look a lot more full. I don't really know if it gave much length though. Like I may have to just see how it looks with two coats, but this is with and without, so you guys can see like a difference. It's nice, but this is definitely gonna need another coat just to see if I can get that length. It says it's supposed to also add curl, doesn't it? Yeah, length and curl. So I don't know if it really added any curl. Maybe a little bit, but I want to add another coat. I generally go in with two coats with mascara. I just feel like one coat is never enough for me. So let's build this up and see how it looks with two coats. I will say, like, I feel like this formula is pretty dry. Like honestly, I'm applying it and it almost feels like this mascara is like old and it's like dried out already, because yeah, it's just a very dry formula. So with 2 coats, again, not really seeing much length. I don't know if you guys can see a difference in length, but to me it's mostly giving volume, but it does look a little clumpy. So the claims on it not looking clumpy ever, I don't think is true. I think it does look a little clumpy, and maybe that could be just because the formula is like drier. I don't know if it's like dried out or what. Like this is my first time ever trying like this product, so I don't know like how it could be dried out, but it does feel like a very dry formula. So I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like it's just okay. I don't think this is like a revolutionary mascara by any means. I don't think it's like something you need to run out and grab. I just think it's okay. Not my favorite. Let me know if you guys tried this though. What are your thoughts? Did you like this? Was it dry? I'm very curious to know, because maybe I just got a bad one, but overall, like, I'm not that impressed by it. Okay, I did this eye and I like it a little better on this eye. I don't know. Like, I feel like these lashes look better. So I don't know what it is. I feel like maybe I'll just have to give this a few more chances. Maybe it'll get better with time. But yeah, again, I'm not like overly impressed with it. I think it's okay, but I wouldn't say like it's something you need to run out and buy. I'm not like blown away by it by any means. Anyways, yeah, let's move on to the next product. I do have an eyeliner to try, so we're gonna try that next. So we have the One Size. This is the Point Made Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner Pen. I got the shade Busty Brown, which is actually perfect because I just ran out of my other brown liquid eyeliner. It just like dried out, so it's perfect timing for me to get a new one. And I've been actually meaning to try these ones. I've had them in my Sephora cart a few times. I just never end up purchasing them, but now I get the chance to try it, so I'm really excited. I hope this is gonna work good. We need a good product here. We've had a couple fails so far, so I'm really hoping that this is gonna be good. So let me just grab my mirror and then let's apply. Okay, it's not bad. It went on really easily, but I feel like here it's a little patchy. I can kind of fill it in a bit more, but it didn't go on like super seamlessly and super opaque. There was a little bit of patchiness, but I feel like I could fill it in, so it's not like a deal breaker. But yeah, I do like the way that applied. It applied really easily, really nicely. I think the pigment is there now that I built it up a little bit just on the wing. But it was the first like little swipe, so it could have needed to just, you know, the ink just could have needed to get to the tip. So yeah, I like this side. Let me try the other side and see if it works any better. Okay, yeah, that side worked pretty good as well. Actually, yeah, that made like my wings super easy to do. So I do like this so far. And typically I find myself to be more into like the pens and not the felt tip. I like the, or sorry, not the pen, the brush tip, the one that has like those little actual brush hairs, whereas this one is actually a felt tip. I find these ones dry out faster, but that looks really nice. Like, I'm happy with that, although my wings are a little bit uneven, so I've got to fix that. But yeah, I feel like so far this is probably my favorite product I've tried. All right, next we have a primer to try. So this one is from Ciate London. This was in the Ipsy Glam Bag. This is their Everyday Vacay Hydrating and Soothing Primer. So I'm super excited to try this. Generally, it's kind of hard to go wrong with a primer. So let's see if this one is any good. Okay, let's blend this out. Ooh, it has a nice like coconut scent, which is like perfect for summer. Feels very hydrating so far. I mean, definitely feels like kind of like almost like a serum. As you guys can see, it's giving me like a lot of hydration, so I do like that. It says it's supposed to be soothing as well. Like, what's soothing in it, I wonder? Like, what ingredient is there? Like, I don't know, black tea ferments, castor oil. I don't really know which is the soothing ingredient in there, but it does feel nice. Like, I feel like that gave me quite a bit of hydration. So yeah, I really like the way this feels and looks on my skin. I also really like the It's got like a coconutty like sunscreen kind of scent, which I really like. I think is perfect for summer. So yeah, I guess we have another winner. But let's see how my foundation applies on top. All right, I applied my foundation and my foundation went on really nicely on top of the primer. So I think it's safe to say this is a win, at least for now. But I forgot that I had a lip balm to try. So let's put that on now and let it kind of marinate on my lips while I finish up the rest of my makeup. So this is from Kosas. It's the Plump and Juicy Lip Booster. And it's in the shade Clear. So let's try this out. This is how the packaging looks. It's very pretty, very summery kind of vibe, like pink and orange, kind of giving like a sunset vibe. So yeah, this is the applicator, and let's apply some. See how it looks and it feels. Okay, that feels really nice. It gives like a nice shine to the lips. Doesn't really have like a scent. It's very subtle. I feel like it's probably unscented. Like I don't really smell much. It kind of has like, I don't know what that smell is, but it's not, I don't think it's like fragranced with anything. I don't know. It says clean buttery treatment packed with rich concentrated fatty acids and lip boosting actives for your smoothest, fullest, most cushiony lips ever. I mean, they definitely feel soft, cushiony, hydrated. So yeah, I like this. I mean, I'll definitely make use of this. I use lip balms like water. Like I literally go through them so much. So yeah, I'll definitely use this. I think it feels nice on the lips. Feels hydrating, gives a nice shine. So yeah, I like that. All right, I finished up my eye makeup. I added some lashes because the mascara just wasn't giving me enough, but I'm really excited for the next product. This is from One Size. Again, we have the Cheek Clapper 3D Blush Trio. I got the shade Very That. I actually really love this formula. I have the pink one. It's called Attention Seeker. So I'm really excited to have another one in my collection now. This one is more of a peachy shade. So it has 3 different formulas. We have a cream, then your matte blush formula, and then we have, oh, there's a little plastic thing, and then we have like a highlighter or blush topper. So yeah, let's go ahead and start with the cream. I'm gonna do the cream first, and then we will add the other 2 on top. So I'm just gonna take a little kind of fluffier brush, dip into the cream, and let's just apply. Okay, yeah, I really like this shade. Very pigmented. It's going on really beautifully. It's blending out really nicely. So I already knew how the formula was because like I said, I own a different shade of this blush, but this color is really nice. It kind of gives like that sunburn almost vibe to the cheeks, which I love in summertime. So yeah, that is the cream, and I really like that. Let's go in with the powder next. So we're gonna take a different brush, and then let's go in with the matte formula next. So, ooh, there's a lot of fallout with this one. So just be careful with that. There was like, I barely dipped my brush in, and I don't know if you guys can see all that powder, but yeah, it kind of went everywhere. So a little messy, but now I did set my under eyes, and I feel like it's not blending in to where I set with powder already. So I wonder if I maybe should have waited to set my under eyes, but maybe I can blend it in a bit more so you can't see that line. I feel like that's looking a little better, but I am still seeing a little bit of a line there. Just want to make sure it's all blended in nicely. Okay, I think that's better. I will go over my face with powder anyway to kind of blend everything because I haven't set my whole face yet. So yeah, I like the way that looks. Let's go in with the topper now. I'm gonna dip in a little bit here, and then add that on top. Ooh, that gives like a really pretty like golden glow. That is stunning. Okay, I really like this. This is definitely my favorite product so far. This is such a beautiful formula, beautiful palette, beautiful shades. I love this. Okay, I finished up my face. Everything is set down now. Here is how the blush is looking. I'm obsessed with this color, and look at that highlight. It is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I feel like this is the perfect blush for summer. I just feel like the shade, it's like the perfect like natural yet sunburnt kind of color. It just looks so pretty on the skin. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be using this a lot this summer. All right, next up we have a lip product. This is from Half Caked. It's the Script Primer and Lip Liner. So I'm very curious about this. I don't know about the primer part. Like, do I just put the primer all over my lips, or do I just use it to line my lips? Like, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do, but here's how the primer side looks. So it has like kind of a bigger like applicator. So I don't know if you're supposed to just like apply this everywhere, or just where you would apply the liner. I have no idea, but I'm just gonna apply it kind of on the border of my lips and see if, you know, makes a difference like using this versus not. I don't know, I've never used like a lip primer really, or especially a lip liner primer. This is in the shade, I think the shade is Half Line. I'm not sure though, because it just says it on the bottom by the barcode. So I don't know if that's the shade name, but it doesn't say a name anywhere else on this packaging or on the actual product itself. So I'm assuming that's the shade name. But yeah, let's go in with the lip liner next. So this shade looks really pretty. Like, I feel like this is a shade that I would use like on a daily basis. It's like a nice kind of pinky shade. Okay, so that's how it looks. I do like this color, and the formula feels like really creamy. It's pigmented. So yeah, I do like this lip liner. Like, I think the shade is really nice. So I would definitely use this again. Okay, lastly, we have a lipstick. Now this I got in the Ipsy Glam bag as well. This is the matte lipstick from What's Up Beauty. It's in the shade Seba. This is gonna hurt me a little bit to use this because I don't want to ruin the beautiful embossing that this lipstick has. If you guys can see that, it is stunning. I mean, the detail, it's everything. So I'm like, I don't really want to put this on my lips and ruin it. Hopefully this color is gonna look good with the lip liner. I feel like it will, but yeah, let's go ahead and put this on. Ooh, that shade is actually so pretty. It matches like perfectly with this lip liner too. And the formula feels really nice. It's like creamy. Doesn't feel drying, at least not yet. I mean, I only applied it, but it's so sad. The embossing is gone already, like pretty much just as soon as I put it on. It went away, so that's sad. It was really pretty while it lasted. At least I got a good picture of it. But yeah, I like this color a lot, and the formula feels so nice. So I'm actually really impressed with that. But yeah, that is everything, you guys. So this is the completed look. Overall, I feel like it turned out pretty good. We had a few hits and a few misses. So I would say my favorite products, if I had to pick a favorite from this try on, definitely the blush. I feel like this blush is just so beautiful. The formula is really nice, and I love this color on me. I think it's just perfect for summertime. So this is like hands down my favorite product that I tried today. Close second, probably the lipstick. I really like this lipstick. Like, the formula feels so nice. The shade is beautiful. I also did like the eyeliner, at least so far, but I'm gonna have to see how it wears. If it's gonna like fade over time or like crack or anything like that. But like, first impressions, I do like it. But yeah, the only like real fails I feel like was probably the mascara. Just not super impressed with it. Like, it's not a bad mascara, I wouldn't say, but I feel like you can get the same thing and better at the drugstore. There's no need to buy an expensive mascara. So yeah, I wouldn't say this is something that's a need in your collection. And then also the eyeshadow palette was also a fail for me. It's okay. I mean, I feel like if you don't have a lot of eyeshadow palettes in your collection, this could be a good one to add. But for me, I have so many other better ones that it just doesn't make sense for me to keep that in my collection. I don't see myself reaching for it again in the future. I just wasn't like overly impressed with it. I thought it performed just okay. So yeah, oh, the lip balm, I forgot that. I actually really like this lip balm too, so this was definitely a win. It felt really nice on the lips, so I'm super excited to keep using this. Also the primer I liked as well. So we had quite a few hits. The lip liner was decent. Like, honestly can't complain. So I feel like there was only like 2 kind of misses out of this whole try-on, which is actually pretty good. So I did get other things in my BoxyCharms and my Ipsy glam bag. I got a lot of skincare as well. And I forgot to use the brushes, but yeah, I didn't really want to use the skincare because there's really no way I can give you like a review on it. I mean, other than like how it feels on the skin, but skincare is something you have to like test out for a while. So yeah, I just kind of skipped on the skincare. I wanted to try all of the makeup. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. Let me know what your favorite product was in your BoxyCharm this month. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.